What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a simple Bedrock tutorial. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to actually farm gold in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This farm utilizes 8 maximum size nether portals, and you can expect about 13,200 nuggets per hour, which is equivalent to 1,466 ingots, or 163 blocks of gold an hour. Now you can actually go ahead and get about 30,000 experience points an hour, which will go ahead and put you right under level 100, about level 98, 99. And it's actually fast enough to put you from 0 to level 30 in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And this farm is actually fully AFKable. You'll just need to actually be holding a looting 3 sword, and the trident killer will actually take care of the rest. Now, this farm is based loosely off of Zumanic MC and Skippy Gaming's own design. However, I did make some modifications to it. So the cycling mechanic, actually the credit goes to them, so thank you guys so much. And as we do actually cycle the nether portal on and off, we're actually going ahead and spawning zombie pigmen, which are actually going ahead and being collected down here into a trident killer, which is then going ahead and actually collecting their drops, as well as if you stand next to here, you will go and actually gain experience as well. So if you were to actually go ahead and AFK, you would just stand right here next to this piston. They won't be able to hit you, and you'll actually be able to gather the experience through the piston itself. Now, you can actually go ahead and turn off the farm itself. Just go ahead and flip this switch back here, which will actually stop us from turning the portals off. Up at the top, you can actually stop the lava from falling by just pulling this piston back. And the trident killer can actually be turned off as well, so that's nice. So literally all of the components can be turned off, and most likely you would wire it down here down to the AFK spot so that you can control it from down here. I have not done so, but it's easy enough as just running a wire to the corresponding switch. And in a real world scenario, I'd actually probably expand the storage just because this does fill up quite quickly. This has been running for maybe about 10 minutes or so, and the chests are already about half full. Alright, so this is what everything looks like without the nether portals actually lit. And as you can see, I actually have a 2-block gap in between every single nether portal. So they actually have an interior area of 21 by 21, and each portal utilizes 88 obsidian. Meaning for this entire farm, you need 704 blocks, which is quite a lot, but for something this size, most likely you already have a beacon, and you probably have efficiency 5, which will probably make this a lot easier. Now, the last gold farm design that I did go and show you guys, it could actually be broken over time with the burning of the wood. However, this design will actually never break, thankfully. But as I said before, Zumanic MC and Skippy Gaming were the first 2 people I saw utilizing this method. So essentially you actually have a checkerboard design of crafting tables going down, because crafting tables actually can be lit on fire from lava. However, they will actually never burn away. So these crafting tables here will actually never disappear. However, with the lava dripping down, it's actually enough to light the portal. So if I go ahead and actually disable this, you can see that it will actually continually relight itself, which is really nice. And I do have a little bit of a catching basin down here, and I actually have that for every single portal. And that is just because sometimes you won't have these single planes of lava. It'll be a grouping of lava, which actually causes problems with the water below. So going in and putting these little catching basins will actually just save your water system down here. Now, I just had this on a really simple loop over here, so it's actually going ahead and running across into each of these dispensers. And essentially, I just have the dispensers being turned on and turned off every 16 redstone ticks. So when you do go ahead and build this yourself, make sure you go ahead and you put all of these on 1 redstone tick. And then you actually have 2 repeaters here on 4 ticks each. Now for the portal breaking mechanism, I actually just have a dispenser with a bucket of water. Now in previous designs, I have seen using a observer to actually go ahead and detect for the portal forming and breaking to actually retract and place the water bucket. However, I did notice that sometimes the water bucket would get stuck outside. To go and actually prevent that, I just put this on a simple clock, so no observer needed. All I have here is a real quick clock that's actually just constantly cycling the water on and off, so it'll actually never get stuck turned on. And with the lava falling constantly, it's actually enough to go ahead and cycle the portal on and off almost continuously, which as you can see does spawn quite a lot of pigmen. And I actually made a real simple basin for the water, just like I did with the lava. And this is just to go and prevent the water from messing up our collection system below. And the collection system is just some water going across the outside over here and here, with a middle 3 wide trough going down once and once more. And this actually just goes ahead and leads right into a trident killer down here. Now for the trident killer design, I'm not sure if anyone has actually done this before. I kind of just played around and made this on my own. If someone has made this design before, I apologize that I cannot credit them. I kind of just played around and this was my own little idea. It's just 6 regular pistons mashing together above hoppers with some tridents down below. As you can tell, the pistons here pretty much mash and sync, and if you go and you throw some tridents down, they'll just get pushed off to the center, and it's actually enough to go ahead and damage zombie pigmen and to gather experience and to gather their drops. And as you can tell, it does kill the zombie pigmen in the current version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now, I actually have padded the outside of the collection system just because they will occasionally phase out of the blocks. Make sure you are using solid blocks aside from on top of the piston here. We want to collect the experience. Every once in a while the drops will pop out on the outside, but it's not enough to really worry too much about. We have our trident killer connected to a real simple clock here that I've used many times before. Not entirely sure who designed this clock, but I do actually really love it just because it is variable, so just leave it on the fastest setting. And make sure you are outputting from this redstone here and not this redstone. But honestly, that's really it. I apologize I'm not building this with you guys block by block. But I cannot be bothered to place another 704 obsidian. It was quite ridiculous, and this is quite a project. But if you do go ahead and you do build this, like I said, you will be going ahead and getting about 1,500 gold ingots an hour. And you actually get enough experience to get to about level 100 in that same hour. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and if you did, please consider dropping a like. If you guys want to see more things like this, please consider subscribing. Check out my Patreon and my merchandise in the links down below. And until I see you guys next time, take care, and bye-bye.